Hi everyone, I'm very happy to be here talking about this current surge of energies that have been coming through. Um, I decided to make more of a download video because sometimes I don't have the time to do a complete Vika card reading, and then I don't want to be rushing. These things um, are not to be rushed. So I will be pulling some cards, but it's going to be more about like how I'm just guided through this channeling to pull. I have four decks here, and well, I'm very excited to start with this search of energy of like the communication being like sort of limited. I've been receiving like limited in a way of like, okay, you have the right to limit your communication and interaction to a certain people, and you are in your whole, I don't know, human rightfulness to take care of yourself first, and to not be thinking about just if you will be approved or not. And that's what I've been getting. So that's what I wanted to talk about. A lot of these downloads just signify like, okay, you can do your things behind the scenes and not need so much attention for it. Also because there's this message of like, when you keep your things in a capsule, you take care of it, kind of like the cocoon, for it to flourish like a butterfly. And so that was coming through too. I'm gonna pull some cards from the animal cards now. We got the zebra, fire element. Oh, if you see my fingernails, I'm just noticing it's so earthy, dirty. It's because I just planted some flowers at our farm. Yep, cempasúchil. That season is coming, which also takes me to creativity. Cempasúchils are marigold, I think, and it has various names, but it's orange and yellow, sometimes red. I'm planting orange ones, which is creativity, sacral chakra, and the zebra is precisely about the artist and your creativity. Here's the triangle with the rainbow. Let's look it up in the book. Electric, creative, visionary, worldly, enthusiastic, and fashion forward when in balance. When out of balance, you might feel jaded, pouty, and vain. It says zebras are the most precious of gems. They are the young at heart, well cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Libras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. So if a lot of you are thinking of doing some, oh, opening the heart, I felt it. But yeah, it has to do with that mission that calls your heart. If some of you are planning to travel to actually make these visions manifest, I would recommend to think about it. Yes, plan it, take your time, but just pack your bags and go, like it says in the book. But it's suggested that it might be time, and that's might be what you've been doubting to do, and now this is coming through to tell you that if you've been feeling jaded or pouty or like you're doing things in vain, if you're beginning this heaviness that you're carrying something on your shoulders, it's not there. And you might be um, a cactus in a place full of flowers, wherever in the world you are, and maybe you need to travel to a desert to really flourish, you know? When some cactus give flower, or some just really, really thrive in the desert. But yeah, that's something to consider about. What else, Spirit? What else is coming through? Hmm. I heard it's gonna be okay if you feel lonely. You're not gonna feel lonely when you travel and or you go to another spa. I don't know, you change homes. You're not gonna feel lonely because you're gonna be so busy reinventing yourself. That's what I heard. We got shine your light. There goes shine. A lot of you are related to Mentaka constellation. Yeah, if you're into light language, look up the Mentaka because this is where the light language for mermaids and even fairies, I heard, I think, comes from. Yeah, I believe it's mostly mermaid light language, like tones, frequencies. If you're attracted to that, if you dream a lot about water, um, this is like collectively coming through. I know this is very common too. So it is coming in this download, for everyone, for most of y'all, that the water dreams sometimes they call us back to home. And one of them is like Lemuria, Bentaka constellation, all of that. Maybe try something new and channel some that language yourself. Just ask the mermaids to come through or the Bentaka constellation, and you will feel this immense love. It's like these tones and frequencies, they emanate from from all the way from your heart up through your throat, and they will come. They won't even tremble when you get that into it. Like even if the tones are high, which they don't have to, sometimes they're low. It will be like steady. I don't know how else to explain this, but do have you all heard about when dolphins communicate? They do like this wee, this kinds of tones underwater and stuff. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting. And with the zebra, I feel like you've been very emotional and your art has been kind of neglected as of now. So maybe follow through with whatever you were thinking that you wanted to create. Let's get another card from the Animals Pair deck. Look, you got the nightingale. Yes, this is beautiful. This is about your inner song and what it means to find your inner soul chant, your own song. It doesn't necessarily mean a song, it means what you really love doing, what makes your heart sing, and you feel it. Like you can feel very empowered and like your soul sings when you're defending someone at a court case and you're a lawyer and you're really working with integrity and the virtues of justice, and you have that impulse call on you, and that can be your song, defending and like unmasking um those who try to take advantage of others. But let's see. It says fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. Yes, the communication is coming a lot through the collective. Like the communication is wavery, and you might think like, shit, I should talk more. I should tell them about this. But the truth is sometimes um when we find certain people with narcissism or borderline disorders that are not that visible, and they're just really good at socializing and being talkative, and they manipulate your emotions and your mind. It's like you're talking to a brick wall, and they won't ever accept it. So I think this is more like inwards. Collectively, this update, this video is going to be about communicating inwards about what you need right now. Let's see, this is to bring into balance music. When in balance, you sing, speak freely with kindness. Yeah, if you're finding yourself being triggered all the time and speaking without kindness to others, then it's time to push these relationships away, or these places away, or these own inner mind patterns away, and change your routines and stuff. If it's your own inner integration work that you need to do, you might be shy or feel a lump in the throat when you're out of balance. It says the song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. Being called to, like, yes. When you activate, like it says, from the heart to the throat, in between we have the high heart chakra, which is the bridge. Exactly that what the book's talking about. It's the bridge between the, and it's not just about speaking your truth and justice. Sometimes it has to be from the heart, and being the bridge, the high heart chakra, it needs to come out and explore the tone which with you speak with, because sometimes I feel like we speak angrily or rightfully, like with tones and certain tonalities that we were taught since we were little with our caregivers or school teachers or whatever. And I feel like you need to find your own tone again. So the singing part is important. So for the collective, I'm getting like, I mean, who hates singing, even in the shower you can sing, you don't have to perform, but you can sing for yourself and find that tonality which is going to take you to actually, boo, wow, I had to say this to myself, I had to say this to this person. Even through writing, maybe you had to send a message to someone, but the message came when you finally decided to yeah, yeah. So the singing is coming through, it just resonates. Please let me know in the comments, because I am so interested in knowing you guys' stories too. So let's get some tarot. Okay, page you can see here, so you can get the downloads from this particular tarot deck. I love the art, it's very abstract. So here you go. You got the Page of Cups. Yeah, and it very much resonates with the nightingale and the zebra with your artistic sides. It asks you to explore your artistic side, maybe even your inner child, because your inner song, we develop it when we're children, about, I believe, like until 7 years old. Personality really forms, and we have to remember that calling, have to remember that song and what we like doing, so we can, thrive in it when we're adults. And we always forget, we're meant to forget, so we can have a mission and go look for it as well. And I feel like with the Page of Cups, anything is possible. Don't doubt it. Don't think that it might be impossible, I don't know, to make a career out of painting, because it's not. You only need to really love yourself and your art. In the Page of Cups, it's got you, like it's saying that it is very possible to sustain yourself. You find your ways, you find the loopholes and the glitch in this matrix to do it. You got the Nine of Pentacles reversed, y'all. Yes, everyone. This collective reading is saying that yes, you are kind of losing a little bit of like self-esteem with this nine of pentacle verse. You are like maybe down there on your self-esteem. Yes, and you're feeling like you're not gonna be stable, or you're feeling a lack of freedom, or you're feeling a little bit insecure, like you're not gonna get there. And I don't know if this is about a relationship, like not being stable enough as well. But that's the energy that I'm feeling. And the Page of Cups, it's saying like it's okay. Like just turn it around. If this Nine of Pentacles could be turned around, then that's what it would kind of mean. And then you got the Page of Wands reversed. Look at that little moth. It's so cute. Reminds me of like the moth is trying to find the light, because you're feeling with this. I'm feeling like y'all feeling like lack of inspiration. So yes, go back to your inner child kind of ideas with this, and then find that which you like. If you liked playing the violin and you want to do that for life, trust me, you find your mission. You found it, because there's 1,000 more people or more like you that believe and have this lack of inspiration for that fire, for that one that is reversed right now, of like actually making it, playing the violin. And you can be a teacher even, and you can teach others that it is possible, that you can find these gigs, that you can support other people with music therapy, all these things that we would love to have. We need more like you. We need more zebras like you to shine your light and find your inner song. And remember, let's get the confirmation cards. Came right out. Okay. I let go of the belief that I am undeserving of love. Oh, that says it all. That's all I have for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please know that you deserve every bit of joy that you're receiving and that you will receive. And I'll see you on the next update. Bye.